Hey guys, it's already our 5th Pick'em Challenge. Since we don't have much time left, you really need to be careful with your picks. So sit up straight and pay attention to find out which teams will perform the best in this week's weekly final. First of all, why don't we check the prize rankings since they change every week? Including the ever-increasing crowdfunding, the first place in prize rankings is Zenith. Second is FaZe Clan. Third is Digital Athletics. And fourth is Gen G. But these standings are probably going to change this week. Sadly, the first place Zenith and second place FaZe Clan didn't make it to the Week 5 weekly final. You know the champion of PGIS is the team with the most prize money, right? So which team will lift the glorious PGIS trophy at the end of the day? I can't wait to find out. Alright, let's take a look at the current status of the Pick'em Challenge. The first Pick'em Challenge is the Weekly Kill Point MVP. If you get it right, you'll earn 200,000 EP as a reward. Just vote for the team that you think will make the most kills in the weekly final. As of midnight on March 19th KST, a total of 229,876 of you have participated in the Weekly Kill Point MVP Pick'em Challenge. So let's take a look at the results. First is 4 Angry Men. Gen G came in second. In third is Infantry, and fourth is Shoot to Kill. However, the first place 4 Angry Men and fourth place Shoot to Kill couldn't make it to the weekly final. If making predictions is a little too hard, why don't you try this out? Among the teams who have won chicken dinners in the Week 5 weekly survival, look for the most aggressive teams with the most kill points. First is a Freak of Freaks with an astonishing 17 kills. Second is Gen G, who scored 14 kills in Match 8. Third is Sonics with a 13-kill chicken dinner. And tied for fourth place are Na'Vi and Division X Gaming with the 12-kill chicken dinners. How about that? Did it help a little bit? Hopefully you can get it right because there's 200,000 EP on the line. Next is the electrifying Pick'em Challenge that makes every week so exciting. Let's check the status of the weekly final Top 4 Pick'em Challenge. As of midnight on March 19th KST, 540,804 of you guys have participated in the Week 5 weekly final Top 4 Pick'em Challenge. First was Gen G. Second was 4 Angry Men. Infantry came in third, and FaZe Clan were fourth. With consecutive chicken dinners in Week 3 and Week 4 weekly survival Match 1, Gen G is looking better than ever. By winning a chicken dinner in Week 5 Match 8, they've made it to the weekly final 5 consecutive times, but they still haven't been able to win the weekly final yet. Maybe Week 5 is their week. Failing to advance to the weekly final for 3 consecutive weeks, 4 Angry Men's slump continues despite the support of so many fans. FaZe Clan have also failed to advance to the weekly final for 2 consecutive weeks. Although a ton of unexpected things happen every week in PGIS, the Week 5 weekly survival has been the craziest of them all. Is this the bottom 16 strikes back? Enter Force 36 had never made it to a weekly final, and it looked like they weren't getting used to the survival rules. Coming from the bottom 16, Enter Force 36 started to play from Match 9 and were eliminated in 16th place by Pentalol from Shoot to Kill. But right after that, they came back and won a chicken dinner in Match 10. If you can imagine it, you'll probably see it in PGIS. And now, the prize money has leveled up to $300,000. So how much fiercer will the competition be in Week 5 weekly final? Okay, if you haven't made up your mind yet for the Pick'em Challenge, take a look at the 6 teams that I'll be introducing. By placing second in the Week 4 weekly final, Digital Athletics caught the attention of PGIS fans around the world. With the momentum on their side, they came into the Week 5 weekly survival Match 2 with unrelenting aggression and made it to back-to-back weekly finals. Their battle with Na'Vi in the mid-game of Match 2 put Digital Athletics in a terrible position when Mert, Code Marco, and Smash got knocked. However, the one-man army Matralius wiped out Na'Vi single-handedly and took control of the game. Since Matralius was the sole survivor from Digital Athletics, he played super carefully. And maybe that cautiousness paid off. He made it to the top 2, but things still looked grim since the numbers were stacked against him. But when he stopped EJ from a Freak of Freaks dead in his tracks, things started to look up. By eliminating a COD from a Freak of Freaks, Digital Athletics were able to take home a chicken dinner. Metrelius won his team a chicken dinner and scored 10 kills as a sole survivor, so let's see if he'll keep popping off in this Week 5 weekly final. Afrika Freaks made it all the way to the top 2 twice, but lost 2 chicken dinners to Digital Athletics and Enter Force 36. The Afrika Freaks might have felt a little tilted, but they really turned on the heat in the last match of Day 2, Match 11. They were much more careful this time, cut Zenith in half. While entering into the circle, they completely eliminated Detonation Gaming White's position in their building. The Afrika Freaks went on a rampage, wiping out everyone in sight and made it into the top 2. They maximized their terrain advantage during their 4v4 engagement with Tianba Esports, who were trying to avoid the changing blue zone. With only frag grenades, they knocked Lin Shun, M200, and Mings from Tianba Esports. And by eliminating Lorena, the last player standing, Afrika Freaks won a much-anticipated chicken dinner. The Afrika Freaks have now made it to the weekly final for 5 consecutive weeks. And if they can keep this momentum going, they'll be looking good coming into this week's weekly final. The Weekly Final Perfect Attendance Award for advancing to 5 consecutive weekly finals goes to 𝐿, the Phoenix. In Week 5, Match 7, it seemed like the chicken dinner was slipping away from 𝐿 in second place. But in the following, Match 8, they really put on a show. From the moment they made it into the top 4 by eliminating Team Liquid, 𝐿's accuracy and aggression just could not be stopped. Afterward, they occupied the low ground, which put them at a disadvantage, but that wasn't a problem for 𝐿. They spread out and eliminated FaZe Clan. And in a 4v4 with Daytrade Gaming, their composure and quick shots sent Daytrade Gaming to the next lobby the hard way and put that chicken dinner in the bag. 𝐿 always finds a way to deliver in the weekly final. Are you excited already? Make sure to keep an eye on these guys. The weekly final regulars. Infantry is looking better and better every week. By winning Week 5 Match 4, they made it into the weekly final. From the very beginning, the circle was in their favor, and they made it into the top 4 without even taking a step outside their building. But finally, it came time to fight. They spread out on the hill and trapped Na'Vi and FaZe Clan at the edge of the circle. After keeping track of Na'Vi and FaZe Clan, Infantry systematically wiped them out. Longskirt cleaned up the last remaining player from FaZe Clan, Uba, and won a chicken dinner that would take them into the weekly final. I can't wait to see Infantry's aggressive plays back again in this weekly final. We've been able to see Vertice Pro in every weekly final, but they weren't able to make it in the Week 4 weekly final and tried again in the Week 5 weekly final. Vertice Pro went all out in Week 5 Match 15 and fought their way into the weekly final. Especially in the later phases of the game, Vertice Pro's team chemistry really stood out. Using walls on the low ground, they succeeded in suppressing attack all around with frag grenades while they were entrenched inside their building. And were able to win a chicken dinner after eliminating Shoot to Kill, who were lying in wait near the flatlands. They haven't missed their chance at a weekly final yet, so let's see how far Vertice Pro can go. Multicircle Gaming has been looking great, advancing to the weekly final 4 weeks in a row. Their defeat of 𝐿 in Match 7 definitely showed that Multicircle Gaming is still alive and well. 𝐿's full squad, and eliminated 𝐿's Esther and Anonyx one by one, while they were camping near the last circle. Although 𝐿's PO managed to knock Summer, Tank knocked PO at the same time, which turned the tide. After finally eliminating Loki, Multicircle Gaming was able to win a chicken dinner. Let's see if Multicircle Gaming can maintain their high rank in this weekly final and stand up under all the pressure. So, have you made up your mind yet? I hope the team you pick does really well in this Week 5 weekly final. Don't forget, voting closes at 7 p.m. KST on Saturday, so make sure to get your votes in on time.